Welcome back. Oklahoma City Public Schools wants almost $1 billion to pay for some major upgrades.
And this is the largest bond package in the district's history.
So tonight we are breaking it all down for you and just how it will impact your bottom line.
If you live in the Oklahoma City Public School District, you'll see two bond propositions on your November ballot, totaling $955 million. The first and largest, $936 million to build 5 new schools and fix and update many more. The second, $19 million for buses and other vehicles. Each proposal needs 60% of the vote to pass.
We honestly believe that this isn't just, hey, we get to build some cool stuff. We get to do things for our kids that not only do they deserve, but we believe will be life-changing.
I know you had planned to vote for it originally, but you changed your mind. Why?
That's right. I really wanted to vote for this bond. I think it's important that we have buildings that are up to date, buildings that are safe. I read the bond, and particularly after reading all the way to the end, I thought, I can't vote for this.
Bonds allow schools to borrow money so they can pay for capital improvements like new construction and renovation. And taxpayers pay the money back over time. It comes out of property taxes. So if the entire bond passes and you own property in these areas of Oklahoma City, your property taxes will go up. By how much? If you own a home valued at $200,000, OKCPS says you'll pay about $13 more a month. It would last no more than 11 years. A committee with 43 people, including Oklahoma City Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Sean McDaniel, made recommendations for the bond proposals, later accepted by the school board. For disclosure, KOCO5 General Manager Brent Hensley served on that committee.
We have a lot of schools that are just inefficient. We throw money at them to put Band-Aids on them from mechanical, electrical, plumbing standpoint. They were built during a time where kids learned a particular way. Kids learn differently today.
The superintendent says 9 schools in the district are more than 100 years old, and the average age is 72. The bond money will build 5 new schools, a total cost of just over $338 million. And other schools get millions of dollars each for several individual projects like building renovations, multi-classroom flex spaces, and updates to athletic facilities.
So you think there's too much of a focus on athletics as opposed to academics?
I think there's too much of a focus on athletics in a district that is systematically failing its students. I would like to see the Oklahoma City Public Schools come to taxpayers with a focused, transparent bond proposal that I think from this bond proposal could be about half the size. It's about building new schools, remodeling old schools, and making the upgrades that really are necessary.
While there are certainly some projects in this bond election that address athletics, we believe that athletics is a vehicle for thousands and thousands of our kids. It keeps many of our kids motivated, engaged, teaches them life concepts that they'll take with them long after they graduate from high school.
I asked the district how much they plan to spend on athletics. They tell me $162 million. That's 17% of the bond proposal. It also sets aside $166 million for district-wide projects. That includes $75 million for technology, $25 million for furniture, and $11 million for safety and security equipment. One of the biggest concerns for Trent England, who's a fellow at the Oklahoma Council of Public Affairs, is the largest line item, more than $230 million. It's money that could be used for a number of potential projects. England says it's just too vague.
A huge chunk of these bond funds really go to a slush fund. They go to a catch-all that's listed at the very end. That does not have the kind of accountability that we're supposed to have as voters. When we go to vote for a bond, we should know what's in there. And we don't really know what's in a very significant part of this bond.
If I'm not in a school that's getting renovated, or I'm not getting a new school, there are millions of dollars that will be spent on upkeep. Whether it's putting new HVAC units on rooftops or the mechanical, electrical, plumbing issues that older schools tend to have.
So why not list it with specifics like the others?
There are other things that happen that I have found in my tenure here that happen without much warning. because of the age and condition of our buildings.
Oklahoma City hasn't passed a school bond since 2016, and the rate stayed the same. The district has a lower tax rate than other large metro schools like Norman, Edmond, and Deer Creek.
Now, the district says if this bond passes, construction could begin this summer, and then all projects should be completed within 5 years. Oklahoma City has not passed a school bond since 2016, and the rate stayed the same. And that one included $180 million in projects.
Voters in Moore will decide if they want to renew the city's half-cent sales tax. The current sales tax is set to expire at the end of March.
You see the breakdown here. Now, this could be the fourth time that residents in Moore vote to renew it. The city says 70% will go to residential streets, 20% to public safety equipment.
This sales tax renewal is a renewal. It's not an increase. This last cycle, we were able to buy 21 police cars and a fire engine and additional equipment for our police and fire department with this money.
The last 10%, the city says, benefits public safety operations. That's like hiring police officers and firefighters. But some residents think it's time to cut back.
We have record high inflation. We have interest rates going up. Home prices have gone up. It's going to be a lot harder on a lot more people. Maybe it's time to tighten our belts up until this is all over with and we get a handle on the economy right now.
Well, if voters choose to extend this, say yes to the half-cent sales tax, it'll last until March of 2027.